I'm noticing a lot of people are not paying attention to. Now, guys, most of you know me. I see you all hopping on. Thank you. Love you all. Most of you know me. You're sick of hearing me. But listen, I'm coming to you with, I want to tell you, this month will be 33 years of business experience. 7 businesses, guys, different sectors. I've told you this many times, so I'm not bragging about myself, but I am going to throw my credibility out there to make you understand where what I'm teaching you comes from. And mind you, my last 2 businesses are online practices, so hear me out. I want to save you stress, time, money, because people are blowing a lot of money on bullshit. So hear me out, guys. So the 3 top questions I get, I honestly, there's got to be around 10 top questions, but these 3 constantly hit home. And I think if you implement these strategies into your brain, it'll save you a lot of time and money. Hi, everyone. I see you all coming on. Oh my God, I'm so happy you're all here. Give me some hearts. Give me some love. Love it. All right, so question number 1 is, I have them written down here. So, oh my God, Maria, I hired coaches, I bought courses, I spent $20,000, $30,000, maybe $10,000, whatever, but it's a different place. Why am I getting nowhere? So my answer to this is, I'm sorry if that happened to you. I see it every freaking day. This is overconsumption of content because we're being bombarded, not your fault, every day on the internet. Now, what the biggest issue with this is, why is your business not coming together? Or why is your vision not coming together? Or why is it just you still not have a business up after you bought? And why are you not making money after you spent all these money on courses, blah, blah, blah? It's very simple. You bought and invested in either a cookie cutter coach or a cookie cutter program. So everything, there's so much information online right now, and I see a lot of you on here. I see a lot of my clients on here, people who have worked with me, and you know, the cookie cutter bullshit that everybody's doing the same thing does not work for everyone, guys. You cannot start a business on a cookie cutter program. And I don't really give a shit who doesn't agree with me. I speak from experience. Every single business, every single sector, be it if you're a healer, a coach, a teacher, a service provider, an accountant, a lawyer, a chiropractor, a dentist, I mean, whatever type of business that you are bringing online, and believe me, I have contractors that bring their business online. They start doing educational content, teaching people how to caulk their tubs. It's unlimited. You can bring almost any kind of business online and teach and educate and coach. It just depends what you're trying to do. But every single business is different. So what you need and how you need to articulate and create your business, present it, market it, get it ready for massive marketing. Because if your business foundation is not together, strong, powerful, consistent, and I'm going to get to that next, by the time you're ready to market, this is the biggest boo-boo we're seeing. Me and my girlfriend, Laura Porte, who's one of my partners and a social media marketing expert, is people are not ready to market and they start something that's very clouded. Okay, so answer number 1 is, be mindful, do your research. Does the coach, does the consultant, does the mentor, and does the course that you're spending money for resonate with what your business is? Don't fall into the cookie cutter trap. Do your homework. Number 2, Maria, okay, so my business is kind of up and running, and I kind of doing some marketing, throw spaghetti at the wall marketing that they're following off of some program, doing the same thing everyone else is telling them to do. They're blowing tons of money on webinars to cold traffic. It doesn't work, guys. It doesn't work. Unless you have a shitload of money, it doesn't work. So what's happening is, why don't I get clients? These are the things that I see is wrong when I start dissecting their business and we start working together and I give them a business audit to see what the heck is going on. Now, this is someone who's got their business up and running, but there's no profit, there's no money coming in, so it's really a fake business. It's not a real business yet, right? And these are facts, and a lot of people don't want to hear it. So hear me out, because this could be the root of why your business is not producing yet. So number 1, clarity. The whole topic's going to be on clarity for this subject. Clarity. It's vague. It's not clear what you do. You might think you're clear what you do, but when I hop on your Facebook profile or when I see your lives, there's no clarity of exactly what you're going to solve for me, exactly what kind of massive solution you got for me. It's vague. I have to sit there and try and dissect it and figure it out and listen to you. One of the biggest mistakes that a lot of new online businesses are making, you're not clear. You're not crystal clear as to what you're giving people. What the hell do you do? The vague answers are gonna kill your business. So what's wrong is your niche. Niche simply means your magic, your zone of genius, who you're talking to, your specific person that you're helping. Like, what's your super laser focused target? Who are you talking to? To say you are a vet, yeah, that's broad. A vet's a vet. But how about if it's a vet that treats only exotic cats? Now that's a super niche down vet, right? That message. So when he or she creates their messaging, which is number 2, if your message is not clear, what you do, who you do it for, and what results you're getting for them, and what your product or service is going to do, guys, it's over. You can't be a, let me think of another one, a health and wellness coach. Okay, here's a perfect example. But if you target in and say, I'm a health and wellness coach for overworked female entrepreneurs who have 5 kids and have no time to take care of themselves. Like, it's much more laser focused. Or for someone who has Hashimoto's, or I'm a nutritionist that treats people who are women who are going through menopause and are getting a little bit of belly fat around their gut. Like, do you see what I'm saying? Very, very laser focused on what you're getting the results for people. So keep that in mind. You might have an issue with your credibility. So online credibility, your credibility may be vague. So I suggest you really focus back, take a hard look in the mirror and say, how am I showing up online? Am I giving value? Do people see I'm an expert? Do I know what the frig I'm talking about? Are you truly in your power and know you're going to show up and give that result? Because credibility is important. So get on Google Business. You know, I always bark about this. Google Business, free listing. Make sure you're listed on there. It's an awesome search engine. Make sure you're putting your videos on Google Business. Make sure you're showing up online consistently and giving value. And make sure you're in, which is really important, you're in alignment with your value system. So if you want people to know you're an expert at cutting curly hair, then be consistent in how you're showing up, what you're showing people, the message you're bringing across. It's got to be consistently the same, or people are going to be confused, guys, and confused consumers don't buy shit. Do you got that? They don't buy shit. Okay, here I go. I just got a delivery of some fresh pineapple from my husband. Isn't that awesome, guys? Live. Don't you love that? It's supposed to be good for your cough and your cold and all that jazz. Okay, number 3, which I always say too, guys, you got to be consistent. I see so many entrepreneurs that are like, all right, this week, I'm going to start out and I'm going to sell dog collars for Chihuahuas. Okay, I've got this great idea. Next thing you know, they weren't consistent. In a few months, they're hopping to something else. So you have to be consistent, because if you really want a sustainable business, sustainable means long-term, you're going to make money for a long time. You can retire from the business. You can grow it. You can support your family like I have as a single mom for many years before I got remarried. You can live and thrive from that business. It's not going to be a friggin' quick fix. It's a real business, guys. So there's a difference between an Insta business or Insta coaches and bullshit people are selling you, and creating a real sustainable business that you can be proud of, support your family on, retire from, or grow and scale, which is what a lot of my clients, after they work with me for a while and their business has grown, they come back to me and we help them scale their business, which simply scaling means you step away, become the CEO, you're driving the bus, and people are doing all the work for you. You are guiding everyone. You hire a team, you're growing a team, you're making a program and a roadmap where you can train people, duplicate it. That way that business can grow to 7+ figures, because that's a whole nother strategy once you get to that point, because you're going to have to grow a team and do all this. But you can't get there unless you grow a sustainable foundation first. Okay, so it's really important, and to have a repeatable system that works. You can't keep hopping around doing 10 different things and not have a repeatable system that works, because that's not a real business, guys. It's like going to, let's just say you're going to a dentist, and every time he's going to fix a tooth, he decides to use a different strategy. Well, what's going to happen? You got to have consistency and do what works. Okay, so these are just 3 quick tips I want you to implement. Deep dive, think about it. If I pinched you and if any of this triggered you, it's something you need to work on.